Ghana, a nation on the rise. Our skylines are transforming, our communities expanding, and our future is being built brick by brick, foundation by foundation. The demand for cement, the very backbone of this progress, is soaring, expected to double in just 10 to 15 years. But beneath this impressive growth lies a challenge. A heavy reliance on imported clinker, the key ingredient in traditional cement, leaves us vulnerable to rising cost, unpredictable supply, and to the volatility of global markets. And beyond our borders, there is a global imperative: climate change. Traditional cement production is a significant contributor to carbon emissions. The world and Ghana needs a greener way to build. But what if Ghana could lead the way? What if our ingenuity could turn these challenges into an unprecedented opportunity? This is the story of CBI Ghana, a vision to transform our cement industry, powered by local innovation for an eco-friendly future.
So tell me about the journey. How did we get here to decide to develop an LC3 plant to use local material? How did you get here?
So in fact, we decided to start the journey as we are a local manufacturing company. So we were set up similar than other manufacturers of cement, which are today operating. And we wanted to differentiate ourselves using more local raw materials and also more sustainability on the long run. Ghana went also through times which were difficult on foreign exchange. So back in 2022, we said, okay, how can we be better and be more competitive in a market which is becoming more and more competitive? So that's why we decided to go for LC3, which is based on local calcined clay, which is coming from the area of Torgome. Yes, in the Volta region. We started our journey by identifying the reserves. Mm-hmm. To do that, we also worked with our team at the lab. We identified the exact deposit. We did more than 3,000 sampling. Wow. We trained our guy from the lab to be able to analyze by themselves, so by ourselves. We are completely autonomous on analyzing the raw material that we are getting. Then after that, we found that it was a suitable deposit, and then we looked for what technology we could use. We went for the best technology we could find, and also the most biggest size in order to be most cost effective. That's how we began the journey of building our flash calciner, which is today the largest in the world, and with the biggest capacity of 400,000 tonnes per year. Mm-hmm. And this can substitute up to 20% of the clinker which is currently imported.
And their answer is nothing short of revolutionary. Supacem LC3. Built right here in the Tema-free zones, it's the world's largest LC3 plant, a testament to Ghanaian ambition and innovation. We're currently standing on top of the calciner, which is about 85 meters high, 105 meters above sea level. And we want to understand the technicalities, what goes into the technical production, of course, of this great innovation, that's the LC3. we have the director in charge of technical here joining us to help us understand some of these things. Thank you so much, and it's good to have you. Right,
You're welcome.
So let's get straight into it, right? How does traditional cement production rely on imported clinker, and what makes the LC3 method using calcined clay from Togome and limestone more efficient, if you like?
Yeah. So as you may know, in fact, to produce cement, we need a material called clinker. And this clinker is made of limestone that is calcined at very high temperature, around 1,500 degrees. And unfortunately in Ghana, you cannot find the right quality of limestone you need to produce this clinker.
Okay.
So it means that all the cement manufacturers are importing the clinker to Ghana in order to grind the clinker into the mill. So the idea of using calcined clay is that we are able, technically speaking, to substitute part of the clinker by a local raw material named clay that will have been calcined here in Ghana. So the idea is that we will reduce the import of clinker, which is expensive and CO2 very CO2 extensive, and we will replace it by this local raw material that we have been produced here in Tema.
Right, so what are the standout technical features of this LC3 plant?
So to produce this calcined clay, the process, first we need a quarry. Okay. So the first point was to find the right place with a good quality of clay that we can calcine to reduce the clinker incorporation. And we found it in Togome, in the Volta region, close to the Akuse Dam, for those who knows this place. And we have started this process 4 years ago by investigating all the deposits, analyzing the chemistry of the deposit to make sure that it could meet the requirement for the calcined clay. Then we have been in the process to get all the permits we need to extract, excavate the clay and transport it to Tema. Basically, we have started extraction now 9 months ago, and now we have created jobs over there, almost 20 jobs, plus all the drivers that are transporting the clay from Togome to Tema. We have really created an activity over there, which was previously a kind of bush.
Right, so what's the production capacity?
So the production capacity of this calcined clay is something like 400,000 tons per year.
Wow.
So it means that in a day we can produce 1,200. And the idea was, as we thought it is an excellent solution to reduce the clinker incorporation, we have built some calciner bigger than what we needed. So it is 2 times what we need, because we wanted to sell part of the calcined clay to some of our competitors, so they can also reduce their clinker incorporation, because we are all in the same problem.
Right.
Clinker is emitting a lot of CO2. Climate change is really there now.
Yeah.
And we all have to make any effort to reduce the clinker incorporation in cement. And so that's why now we have already started selling to Gasem some calcined clay, and they have started incorporating the calcined clay into their cement.
Very well. So how does CBI ensure a health, safety and community standards in quarrying in Togome?
So, you know, we in terms of health and safety and environment, because it is also part of our core value, we have done things in a way that anything that is done has been analyzed previously and has been led in a way we are avoiding any accident, any impact for our people. So for example, We have here at CBI a dedicated full-time health and safety manager. We have a dedicated environmental engineer that is supporting all the activities on both sides, Togome and Tema. And we are training our people. We are following them, and constantly we are asking the management to be with them to monitor their activity and to check that they are complying with our health and safety regulation.
This isn't just a plant, it's a paradigm shift, leveraging cutting-edge technology to unlock the potential of Ghana's own geology.
What we try to do at CBI is something different. We try to be more sustainable on the economical way by producing local raw material for our industry, reducing the reliance on imports, which is a structural change for the industry to reduce also the forex need, and also in terms of environment in reducing. So we can see that we can do in Africa something which is better sustainable on the long run and more sustainable on the environmental side by reduced CO2. And that's what really we want to show, that Ghana is a place to do that and where we can do it. That's what we have been trying to promote.
Supacem LC3 is more than just cement. It's a promise of quality, consistency, and a truly Ghanaian solution for our building needs.
Two of the questions that I often encounter out in the markets, talking to retailers and masons and contractors, are, what is green cement and is it more expensive? Now, green cement is not green in color. It looks just like regular cement as everyone knows it. What it does, though, is it emits less CO2 into the atmosphere, making the world cleaner and greener for future generations. Now, is it more expensive making this more environmentally friendly cement? No, that's the beauty of Supacem LC3. We've been able to make an investment here in Ghana, building the world's largest calcined clay plant, so we can use our raw materials from here and produce an environmentally friendly product that is less expensive to Ghanaian builders.
Ghana is heavily relying on imports. So any project that could at least partially switch from imported materials to locally produced, like our project, will have a direct impact on the balance of payments. What we expect from our project at full capacity is that we shall avoid about 10 vessels of clinker to arrive at the Tema harbour. 10 per year.
Wow.
If we take into consideration the cost of clinker, the freight, and all related USD denominated costs assigned to actually receiving such a vessel, we expect between $20 to $30 million a year to be avoided.
Wow.
Yes. What I want to highlight here, because it may look a big number for us at CBI, probably not so huge for the economy of Ghana, but important is that each small reduction from corporations like us coming will have an impact on Ghana overall.
The Supacem Calcined Clay Cement project, since its inception, we have been able to create over 1,000 jobs.
Right.
And I've been able to sustain over 200 jobs post-project. And what makes this truly remarkable is the hiring of talent from our host communities, that is Tema and Togome. And of course, not only limited to these host communities, but we are open to recruiting talent from Ghana.
So there's emphasis on local content.
It's local content, yes. Unless we don't have the skill within the country, then we go to the international market to look for experts that can help us. And of course, when they come in, they also come with expertise and transfer knowledge to our people before they leave. So we have benefited from experts in these areas as well.
Supacem LC3 is not just building structures, it's building economic resilience and creating opportunities for Ghanaian families.
Basically, the Supacem LC3 is a sustainable low carbon cement manufactured by CBI Ghana using limestone clay cement technology. It's a new technology, and it's high performance and an alternative to the traditional cement. And it's, as you know, the sustainability is in everybody's statements and talk these days. And you know, it reduces our CO2 emissions, thereby improving the space we are in. You know, so and basically everybody wants to reduce CO2 now because of its effect on the environment. So it is a good product. It is highly effective. It has proven to be effective, and my suggestion and my interest has always been anything that improves our carbon footprint is always basically accepted.
This innovation positions Ghana as a leader in sustainable construction, protecting our environment for generations to come.
Since the introduction of LC3, we've noticed a significant increase in demand. In a month, we're able to do averagely around 70,000 bags in a month. But since the introduction of LC3, our target for this month is around 80,000 bags.
Wow.
Last month, for the Supacem 32.5, we're able to do around 20,000. But this month, as we speak, we've done around 30,000 bags in a month.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So there is an increase in demand for the LC3.
Our branches bear 5. Apollonia, Katamanso, Adenta, Oyarefa.
Okay.
But branches in Nina, Meton, LC3, no. And Uncle for any and a price in our form. At the same time, no. Bag no, a saucene yanum for the AB.
Okay.
And the amount for any gym.
That's a for any gym. Saying I will see gay.
My name is Christiana Kwe and I'm a distributor at Atakwesi Enterprise at Nyanya no Kaswa Road. Here at Atakwesi Enterprise, we sell Supacem only. That is because Supacem supplies high quality cement at affordable prices.
The impact extends beyond CBI Ghana. By supplying LC3 to partners like GASM, the green cement model is scaling across Ghana, positioning our nation as a global leader in sustainable cement technology. And the performance? Supacem LC3 delivers stronger resistance to dampness, efflorescence, and harmful attacks, ensuring durability and reliability for every build.
Thank you very much, Supacem, for this opportunity to have a session with our masons. This is a short training we had for masons on concreting. The masons have been taken through what concrete is, the elements or the composition of concrete, what to do before batching concrete, what to do during batching concrete, and what to do after batching of concrete. We run them through also quality control aspects of concrete on some of the materials that are used in concrete. But let me say that these people were very engaging. They asked a lot of questions, and I'm sure that the knowledge that has been passed on to them will be very useful.
Supacem cement say nde wa ma ekwan say be gina program we ase omu kire nyoma bebre e be boy e wo ye site e wo ye asiti na mu na ama ye djuma papa e wo nde bre a ye be shawa no first day ye to me use nsuo gota mu nsuo ba sisi ano ya be sua Supacem for program say ye use clean water na mfa nye djuma ye use gota mu nsuo any kwansu nsuo basa bia ye use correct materials mfa nye djuma.
The story of Supacem LC3 is deeply rooted in the communities that provide its raw materials. Togome, a vital source of clay and limestone, exemplifies the balance between industrial progress and local responsibility. CBI Ghana's commitment extends to these communities, ensuring sustainable practices and shared prosperity.
LC3 has impacted the Togome community a lot. Initially, when we came, we saw so many unemployment around. So what we did was to, first of all, engage them, train some of them, and then at the end of the day, we employ some of the natives of Togome. And as you know, as this employment comes, at the end of the day, they also earn some salaries, which of course will affect the lives of the families they have. And then also because of the LC3, we have some innovative projects going on. When we came, we saw that the community, the women engage mostly in pottery, that's using the clay to form pots and other things. So we have built a pottery center for them, whereby they will go with all the equipment inside, whereby they can also do their pottery there, and at the end of the day, that one to earn some money for them. So if you ask me, LC3 has really impacted the lives of Togome people.
We go through a training here. We are 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 females?
No, 4 male. 2 male, 2 female.
Oh wow, so it's balanced.
Yes.
Right.
From Togome community.
Okay.
Yes. So 1 year now, we have been trained for heavy duty machines.
Wow.
All hands are not equal. Maybe you want to further your education, maybe money is not there because of financial problem. You can do this work, or you can learn this machine, either roller operator, roller excavator, preloader, and so on. It will help you, the women, to achieve your goal.
Ghana's future is being built today. With Supacem LC3, CBI Ghana has delivered a sustainable, reliable, and cost-effective solution to our nation's cement challenges. It's a high-quality cement powered by Ghanaian innovation, resilience, and pride, building an eco-friendly future for us all.
As a member of the CBI family, working at CBI and being involved in the production of Supacem LC3 is a personal point of pride for me for 3 very big reasons that we articulate to the market. First, that we produce a quality cement product. It's a cement that meets all of the norms of the Ghana Standards Authority, and it meets the needs of Ghanaian builders everywhere. Second is Ghanaian pride, the fact that we are creating jobs locally, the fact that we're avoiding the importation of cement, and the fact that we're creating opportunities for high-skilled jobs in Ghana for Ghanaians is second as a point of pride for me. And lastly, the fact that we're eco-friendly. I have 3 small kids, and the fact that I'm going to be able to do something to help create a better world for them and the subsequent Ghanaian generations is the third reason why I feel so proud being a part of CBI and producing Supacem LC3 for Ghanaian builders everywhere.
We are an example of what should be the factory of tomorrow, because we are sustainable. The advantage also by using calcined clay is there is a lot of sustainability regarding CO2 emission. I know people can be a bit doubting regarding all those subjects, or it can be very far for people, but that's where we should go, and that's where tomorrow we need to reduce CO2 in our day-to-day usage.
Yes.
If we want the planet to be better and in better condition, we need to do it. We saw a lot. In reality, in total, we invested about $100 million in this factory. So this has been quite an intensive job as well to do the erection, to build that factory. And really all is about sustainability regarding, whether it's sustainability for the environment through the reduction of CO2. Today on CBI we have one of the lowest CO2 intensive cement.
This project, by less clinker, means less exposure to global clinker, coal, pet coke and freight spikes, and also less risk when we talk about clinker shortages. We all know that in the first quarter of this year we have experienced huge clinker shortages, which later on resulted in a port congestion and millions of dollars spent in demurrage. Then second, of course, with the ramp up of the production, we do expect to see an improvement in the production cost. But here, of course, we rely a lot on actually being able to first sell our product. It is a cycle. You sell the product, you produce more, you generate more efficiency in your production. So we here, of course, rely on our customers to support us in buying more product so that we can later on share our improved efficiencies.
Join us in shaping a greener Ghana. Choose Supacem LC3 for your next project and be a part of the sustainable construction revolution. Together, we're building a stronger, more resilient and greener Ghana with Ghanaian raw materials for generations to come.